Alright, well today I am very excited to be able to show this Bible that I just think, when I think of this Bible, it just makes me think it is a British Bible. The word British comes to mind, and this is an Allan ESVNC1. So this is the English Standard Version Bible, the New Classic Readers Edition in navy blue Highland goatskin. So the reason I think of British, you can probably guess. Number one, this is an R.L. Allan, so it is a company based in the UK. Number two, it's in the English Standard Version. So there you go. English Standard Version makes me think of England. And then finally, look at this color scheme. Navy blue with red under gold and red ribbon markers. So that color scheme to me screams British, and so I thought it really fitting to have some British tea here in honor of showing off a British Bible. So I did want to show this Reader's Edition in more detail for those who are curious. I mentioned in my initial R.L. Allan video talking about these Bibles that this is a larger Bible. It's about 10¼ inches tall by 7 inches wide, and the spine is about 1 3/8 wide there. So it's more of a proportionally a thin line Bible. Not that it's super thin, but considering its height and width, it kind of has a more thin feel. You can actually fit this inside of a laptop sleeve. So I have an example here of an Amazon Basics laptop sleeve, and this Bible can fit right in there no problem. I don't remember for sure what size that laptop sleeve is for, but I think it's for probably an 11-inch, maybe a little bigger. So this Bible is a R.L. Allan Bible, and it has those features that are really common to all R.L. Allans. The large hangover here, the yap. This is a Highland goatskin, so wonderful river grain there, beautiful look to it. The tooled ridges on the side here, nice stamping and the Allan insignia. This one is bound by Charfleet Book Bindery. The chant bindings are the ones that are the most desirable, but I think that this edition is really good. I actually got this discounted right now. Some of them are discounted because of some minor imperfections, some marks they set on the gilding, which I haven't really noticed too much, but maybe a little less than perfect. Nothing really noticeable, you know, just maybe a little bit tiny faded here. I guess maybe there's a little bit of a mark, but it's not very noticeable at all. And also they mentioned some bleeding. You can really only see that at the beginning, but as you get into most of the Bible, that's not an issue. So for those of you who are wondering, is it worth getting a discounted Bible from R.L. Allan, I would say yes. I think that really the imperfections are minor, not very noticeable. The other nice thing is it keeps your expectations a little lower when you're putting out a lot of money for a Bible. Sometimes your expectations really almost get to be unreasonable. You don't want anything at all to be wrong with it. But, you know, these are made by hand in many ways, so there's going to be minor imperfections, but there does come a point where if the imperfections are significant enough, then it is a problem and it's not worth the money. I don't see that to be an issue with this. So again, tooled edges there look really nice. The edges on the inside here are folded very nicely. So I think this Charfleet binding is excellent. The gilt line here looks good. I will say that with the text block, you can't actually see the gilt line very well when the text block is open. So that wasn't done absolutely perfectly, but it still looks really good. Overall, good job. Leather liner with some sort of a calf split leather, I believe. I'm not sure, but it's really good quality. Complementary to the goatskin, navy blue, edge lined here. The red Beresford ribbons, double-sided satin, and angle cut there. They look fabulous. I just love this color scheme. And I'm sure you like it too, because I have really good taste, and I'm sure you've noticed that. Another thing that's great about the readers is because it's more of a thin line, it really lays flat and is not bulky. Very easy to carry considering its size, but because the size is taller and wider maybe than some Bibles, it does allow them to have a little bit larger font. This is a 10-point font. Not exactly sure if it's as big as, for example, the large print thin line that ESV puts out. It might be a little smaller than that, but it's still a good size font, and it is the classic reference edition here, just a little larger than the typical reference edition you get from Crossway. And then they have really good margin space there in this Bible too. So these readers just have a great look to them and great functionality because they're portable and because they're large enough to have, you know, good margin space and pretty good size font. Now I will say, as far as portability, it's not as small as the reference edition that you can get from Allan, which is less than 10 inches tall and more like 6 inches wide. So it is smaller, the reference edition is. And I know it doesn't look much different on camera, but this is definitely easier to hold in the hand. And in some ways is just a little more handy and portable than the reader. But I would say because the reader is relatively thin for its size, it really is quite an easy Bible to carry around. Like I said, it fits in a tablet sleeve easily. Great proportions. The craftsmanship, of course, is excellent, and I think with some of the discounts they have at BiblesDirect.com. I got this from the UK, by the way. Another reason why I think British. BiblesDirect.com, their UK distribution, I actually had to, I paid in dollars, but it was converted to pounds. So there you go. This was paid for in pounds. So it is a wonderful Bible. I'm so glad for my first R.L. Allan Bibles to have come in and just be of this great quality and to have really met and exceeded my expectations. That's a look at the classic reader in the ESV navy blue cover. Thank you so much for watching this review from a Frisch perspective.